Today, we are talking about the verb ir, ir. This is an irregular verb. So we have talked about how verbs follow a structure where the endings change based on the subject pronoun. We talked about how a verb ending in O represents I. Well, then we have a few verbs that are irregular, meaning they just don't follow the structure at all. And they're ones you just kind of need to memorize. And ir is one of those. Ir means to go. So the first thing, and this is how your worksheets work as well, but I want to kind of do some of these with you so that you can get in the flow. You have here a paragraph, and I want you to start by identifying the verbs. Pretty much the main verb here is going to be forms of ir. Working implicitly like this helps you to move things into your long-term memory. My goal is not that you sit and memorize charts, but it's that we engage with the charts enough to where you're able to just sort of access these things so things start to sound right like they do in English. All right. Hola, me llamo Carla. Yo voy al parque los domingos. So in the second sentence, yo voy al parque los domingos, you want to think about what's the verb. This is a really important strategy in the second language, even if you don't understand a sentence, starting to identify what types of words you're hearing. The verb here is voy, yo voy. So then you go over to your chart and you say, okay, maybe I've never seen this word voy before, but where do I think it would fit? Because it has yo before it, you know that it's right here. And it means voy, I go. Mi hermano Tomás va a la escuela en bicicleta. What do you think the verb is here? Va. So then you would look to the subject to try to decide what subject pronoun goes with this form of the verb. We have mi hermano Tomás, my brother Thomas. Va. So we know this is he, right? Va, he, she goes. Nosotros vamos al cine los fines de semana. Vamos, it comes after nosotros. We go. Tú vas al supermercado hoy. Vas, and we see it matches to. So it's you go. Mis padres van a trabajar todos los días. Van. They, or you all, go. So there's our chart. Let's try a few of these together. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yo voy a la escuela. What would this be in English? Yo, I, voy, go, to the school. It's like I go to school. We also can use this to say I am going to school. So ir is this really nice, easy way within the present tense to talk about the future, which is very convenient. Tú vas al supermercado. Tú, you, vas, you go, al supermercado. You go to the supermarket. Ella va al parque. Ella, she, va, goes, al, to, the parque. The reason this is al here, if you're curious, is because it's a, la, No, sorry. It's a el parque. And this sound kind of goes together, al parque. So we just write it as al, if you're curious. Nosotros vamos al cine. We go to the movies. Let's try some the other way around. I go to the beach, or I am going to the beach. So you would start with the yo, which is optional, right? And then going, the I form, voy a la playa. You don't combine these. You only combine words like this when there's two vowels beside each other. So a el combines, but a la stays separate. This is not a super important thing at this level. I'm just letting you know. You go to the gym. You, tú, then the form of you go, vas al gimnasio. All right. Clear this. This works the same way with questions, and questions are formed just like they are with our other verbs. Here's some examples. ¿A dónde vas después de la clase? ¿A dónde? This is like saying to where do you go after class? You could say something like, voy a la cafetería. ¿Vas al centro, downtown, los fines de semana? Sí. Voy a Beale Street. Something like that. Do you go downtown on the weekends? Yes, I go to Beale Street. Or no, no voy al centro los fines de semana. ¿Con quién vas al parque? Con, with, whom do you go to the park? Voy al parque con mi familia, con mis amigas, something like that. Then let's try translating these questions into Spanish. What time do you go to school? Try this on your own. At, right? A qué, what? Hora, it's like saying at what hour? A qué hora vas a escuela? Do you go to the library? Remember the do's? Luckily, we don't have those in Spanish. So you just say, you go to the library to study? That's it. Vas a la biblioteca para estudiar? Who do you usually go shopping with? In Spanish, we have to say things like with whom, right? Con quién vas? You can say de compras, this is shopping, de compras, or you could say vas al centro comercial, to the mall. All right.